following program is rated NAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning.
I mean, look, I don't know. I just know that the Barge gang, family, they do not seem like the people to be trifled with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, this is too much. I can't take it.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Once again, 5-Minute Warning is the show where three black men such as ourselves, we talk about what's going on in the world through our eyes and our shared experiences or lack thereof. So of course, it gets a little crazy up in here. But of course, thanks for being here today. Brand new episode, we about to do this big. But of course, as always, my man AG's in the house. What's going on, AG?
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Oh man, life is beautiful. Can't complain. It is warm outside. I wore a pair of shorts today because I didn't leave the house yesterday. That's the only reason I wore shorts today. And hey, man, it's great. The world is good. And well, let me fix that. The weather is good. It is now springtime. So, I can almost put away all the cold gear.
Don't do it.
And I know I can't yet, but see, I don't put away cold gear. I know some people was like when it gets to a certain temperature, all the the triple fat gooses and stuff go in a box and stuff. Is that what you do, AG, or you just put it in the closet like?
No, well, I don't have that much stuff, so it's like when I can just kind of like float through the year without changing anything. I ain't got that much stuff. I wear work clothes.
I know, right? Like, really, 5 days a week, I got on the work shirt. The other 2 days a week, depends on how I feel. Sometimes I got a couple shirts. Sometimes, like this shirt, it's a nice shirt, stuff like this. Or maybe I just go, butt ball naked, but nobody needs to see that. That's why I stay in my house when I do that. So, I just try to keep it real.
How come you're the only person that can bring up stuff that no one needs to hear? I've noticed that about you. No one needed to know that you run around butt ball naked, but you'll get offended at what I said.
See, it's different.
It's not. It's not. Because somebody might be listening to this and it's like, wait a minute, now I can't get it out of my head.
Well, but nobody really knows what I fully look like.
No one really knows what I look like when I do things.
Yeah, but everybody, well, not everybody. Most people know what a penis looks like and shaved balls and stuff. So that's just a different thing, man. I can't get down with that. And that scares me. Cause I'm just not putting anything sharp around my nuts. I'm not doing it. And I feel like a lot of people on the planet, a lot of men on the planet, I feel like it's a 51-49 split.
I don't really think that. I don't think it's like that. I think many more men don't shave. I don't think that's a thing.
Well, yeah, but it's just I can't do it. Like,
understood.
Nah, man. How they? What was the movie? She's Out of My League.
Yeah.
Bro, that was a tough scene, man. When they were shaving the man's balls and stuff, and I was just like, "You're a brave gentleman." Cause not like it's a jungle down there, but it's just like, yeah, So once again, it's kind of whatever. You're right. It's a little too much information, but
so we said all that to say
that you're right. Hey, how many times have I said that you're right though?
It's not often. Not often. You're not one to say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. I gotta take my own advice, you know. But I guarantee that shit ain't happening over here. And if you do that, hey man, more power to you. That's awesome. For you. Just don't sneeze or make mistakes, man, because that shit can be bad.
Well, like I said, I've nicked myself sometimes. It's all good.
See, yeah, too much information.
It stings for a little bit, and it's all good.
See? Even Britt, man. Britt sharing. Single, not shaving. If I'm possibly getting some, you know, getting him a fade. And that, you know, and for Britt, that's awesome for you, sir. Give your area a fade. But my thing, yeah, no. Don't see it.
I mean, like I said, man, sometimes, you know, it depends. It depends on what the reasoning is, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah. I mean, I would say this is by far the full definition of personal choice.
Yes, absolutely.
Shout out to those who do. Shout out to those who don't. I mean, yo, man, the only thing raises, I shave my head. I shave my face sometimes. That's as far as deep as going.
Understood. Well, really, we weren't trying to talk about shaving testicles as much as we were saying, hey, man, you're on me about sharing too much. Why are you sharing too much?
Yeah. Because, man, I feel like if y'all share, I need to share too. Now,
that's not even true. Stop it.
Now
you're being disingenuous now.
What?
You don't share anything, Ruben. You don't share anything. Stop it.
I do share.
There are times where you have said things and we're all like, wow, he really said something. You know why we react that way? Because you never share anything.
What would you like me to share?
I don't want you to share anything. I told you, I'm not going to challenge you for anything. You do what you want to do, but don't sit up here and lie.
Hey, I'm not saying I never shared anything. You know? See? Look at that. Mocha Cowboy's trying to get us some money, man. Gotta get that Manscaped sponsorship for the pod.
Not a close enough shave, sir. But thank you, though.
Well, see, hey.
Because basically, those are clippers.
Is it?
Based on what I saw. Based on the ad that I saw, those are kind of clippers. Which, yeah, I'm not doing that. Because now you're talking about tugging and all that stuff. No, I'm good.
I mean, it's either there or it's not. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, there's levels to it.
Like, even like, you know, Brett's talking about giving his a fade, man. I'm kind of just like, well, if you want to go down there and play with it, I mean, that's fine. But if you're going to be down there, you might as well take care of business. That's all I'm saying. You know, I mean, you know, it's just, I just can't see me putting any sharp object near anything down there. But if I got to, then it's going to be a one-time situation. That's the way I feel about it. You know, I'm not going to braid it and shit. And, you know, whatever, dude.
Dude, if you braid pubic hair, there's a problem.
Yes, there is.
I think we can all agree on that part. There's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, it's called, bruh. I mean, Manscaped, you need that first. Because you can't take note. But here's the thing. Here's the crazy part, right?
Okay.
We sit here and, I mean, because before I hear the double standard, because I feel it coming, we sit here and some of us, I'm not saying who in particular, but some men complain about women, you know, and, you know, we got to clean up the jungle and shit. And it's like, well, that's fair.
It is. Absolutely.
It's fair that if, for myself, like, since I don't quote unquote manscape, it should not be a requirement, you know, because it's just like, well, you don't do yours. And I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to have to take an L on that because that's 100% right. And if we're going to be fair and equal, we got to be fair and equal all the way around, right?
But we know we're not going to do those things, though.
I mean, look, man, I understand that. I'm just trying to bring us together.
You're trying to bring us together.
Bring us together.
Okay.
I mean, that's just like me saying, you know, hey, maybe one day, you know, just like men do, women will take this thing called accountability.
Oh, you're cute.
That would be a lie.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to put nobody in a bad situation because, you know, accountability is for, you know, certain people. People are like, that's funny. Speaking of which, Mo B and the crew, what's going on, baby?
I'm chilling, man. What's going on?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think you have as much company this time. Did she come up there and get some stuff?
Nah, I think Sonic just fell, and I ain't feel like moving stuff.
And Ted's wearing the jersey now.
I mean, he was wearing the jersey last week.
I couldn't tell. I was too worried about Sonic trying to jump through my screen. So, because that dude looks like a problem.
So basically, it would be better if you had Pennywise there, right?
Oh, definitely not. Fuck that, man. Like, so I'm watching nothing but trailers. Why I put myself through that is beyond me. Because they save all the shit that I like to watch for last. So, of course, they show all the horror crap at the beginning, and it's like, I don't understand why people love horror movies. Like, do you just want to be scared? Do you just like grossness or like?
I mean, all right, man. Like, I just don't want you to put your judgment out there because, like, some people like me don't understand why you like watching reality TV bullshit.
That's why I'm asking a question.
No, you weren't asking a question.
No, I was actually. It was a question.
You were kind of implying that like there was something wrong with people who watch horror movies. Now you posed it as a question.
Well, see,
but
no, actually, you didn't. He said, "I don't know why." That's not really a question.
Well, so here's the thing. Like, I don't like horror movies because, I don't need nightmares in my life. I got enough nightmares. They're called bills. So, like, I don't need any other ones. I damn sure need to be thinking about it while I'm trying to sleep. Because, unfortunately, been there, done that, whatever. So, with that being said, like, I mean, do y'all like horror movies?
The reason I don't like horror movies is because they can't make a good one. It's really hard to come across a good horror movie. As far as I'm concerned, the last one I saw there's 3 of them. There
Final
is
Destination series.
No, it's ridiculous. The Omen 1 and 2, and The Exorcist. And the only reason that scared the crap out of me is because there's a serious burden of truth with both of them. So it's just kind of like, you're like I said, man, it's really hard to take an abstract idea and scare people with it. A lot of them are just dumb. Now the gore is like, if you have to count on gore as a crutch as a filmmaker, you need to find another genre. Because really, you should be the gore should just be kind of like whatever. It's leading up to it. It should have you on the edge of your seat. And a lot of stuff you already know what's going to happen before it happens. So I'm like, and I will amend that because I actually thought that the first Scream movie was really good, but they're few and far between. They just can't make a good one. They just can't make a good one. So,
Moby.
I mean, I kind of feel the same way. I mean, horror movies just don't necessarily entertain me. And gore, for the sake of gore, is lazy. And like you said, Final Destination. I'm like, that's like one of the laziest fucking genre of movies ever.
They're coming out with a new one.
I mean, it's going to be lazy too. It's just going to be like, which stupid way can we make somebody die?
Yeah, they're calling it Bloodlines. So I guess the people who died in the early ones, their kids or whatever.
And that's the only suspense. That's the only mental suspense. It's kind of like, it's a central idea that doesn't have legs. It's like, I don't know, man.
Arachnophobia. I can see that. Bunch of spiders all over you.
But Britt probably has a problem with spiders. You have to give it context. That doesn't make it a great film. Now, it was good, but I'm like, there's spiders, man.
So, like, yeah, the movies that scared me the most are the ones that something gonna happen, and you just waiting. Like, I'm not cool with all the gore and all the blood. Like, that's why, like, Insidious, man, fuck that movie. Like, that shit was good. Scared the piss out of me. P.S. I mean, you're sitting there looking at the screen, and everything's cool for like 20 seconds, and you're just like, all right, when's this other shoe gonna drop? And then it drops in like the weirdest fucking spot. It's like, hold on, some motherfuckers moving. Like, what the fuck is that? And you can't tell what it is. Or I like it when they come right in the screen. Yeah, I was like, whoa. So, yeah, man, I'm not a gore guy. The Final Destination shit's stupid. I agree. You know, like, I just don't need to see blood, man. Blood and all that nasty. It's too much, man. Like, even in Invincible, the TV, the show on Prime.
How do you get through that? I heard that's pretty gory.
It is, man.
It's really gory.
Man, why are you watching it? Based on what you just said.
Because I like the show.
So if you really like the show, you'll bypass what you said you can't stand.
The superhero aspect of it, and it does some different shit. And same thing with The Boys. Like,
yeah, how do you watch The Boys?
I know shit's gonna happen. Oh man, it's a whole lot of this.
Are you serious? Why
up.
even watch The Boys if you're not? Because it's such a it's a big part.
Because the story gets me. The story got me.
So basically, what you're saying is, if the story's good enough, you'll deal with what you don't like.
Yeah.
So why are you questioning everybody else about,
But it's a different genre. It's not a horror movie. No, it's not a horror movie. Because horror movies are mentally taxing as well. So, like, I'm in a different space, per se. Like, with The Boys, you know, you watch the first 15 minutes. If you could deal with the fact that a super speeder destroyed your girlfriend and you had her hands in your hand, that's like, oh, shit. That's some fucked up shit right there. Like, and it's more like, didn't see that shit coming. Like, and so it's different. I mean, and it's not a horror movie. Like, horror movies is all dark and, you know, all that extra shit, and I can't do it. Like, I don't like. It's so weird.
I mean, all horror movies aren't dark like that. I feel like you're generalizing like a lot of horror movies into like a couple movies that scared you once when you were little, and now you just put them all there.
Well, I mean, most of like Scream, plot interesting. How, you know, but seeing a chick die in a doggy door, that's some weird shit. It wasn't a lot of blood. It was just some like, I mean, shit. I didn't expect that to happen. You know, but like slashing and all that stuff. Yeah, you know, I ain't about all that.
So I got a question to ask you. In the beginning sequence of Scream, how did you handle Drew Barrymore's death?
Oh, I turned my head, man. When I knew it was coming. It gets, like I said, it gets one of these, man. I know it's coming.
Well, my question is, it's so odd with you because you start out judgmental. And that's kind of how you always start out. If you don't like something, you're judging everybody else for liking it, or vice versa. My thing with you now is I've noticed it's like you're not actually as pure as you say based on how it's delivered to you. So how do you get through that?
So first of all, like, I use this a lot, unfortunately. Along came Polly, like Ruben Pfeffer, you know? So funny, his name was my first name. You know, he's about risk, avoiding risk. So, like, for me, I do a lot of avoiding risk in my life. Like, if I know it's a horror movie, I ain't fucking watching that shit. Like the only reason I even watched Insidious, I'm not even gonna front, there is a woman involved. I didn't have choices. Like,
you did have choices. You could have said, "I'm gonna see you when I see you."
No, see, AG, I'm gonna disagree because what he really wanted to say is, I ain't want to look like no bitch.
Thank you.
Like,
he basically said, I ain't have a choice because I ain't want to look like no bitch.
Well, no, wait a minute though, because he probably told her just as they're getting to know each other, horror movies, I can't do them. And then you said, well, what about this and that?
No. He didn't say I can't do them. I'm going to tell you, wording is everything.
Okay, what did he say?
Don't want to look like a bitch. Wording is everything. He was probably like, man, I really just don't like horror movies, man. Yeah. They just don't really do nothing for me.
Is that what you said to her, Ruben?
Probably something like that.
But you out here lying and being disingenuous.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell her the truth? They scared the hell out of me. I don't like the blood.
Well, because he ain't trying to look like no bitch.
That doesn't make you a bitch.
No, AG, I didn't say it made him look like one. I didn't say it actually made him one. His reasoning for lying about it, though, was because he thinks it makes him look like a bitch.
I do it because language is everything.
That's why we talked about this for like the last 10 minutes, because he don't like horror movies and he's trying to justify and make the rest of the internet world feel like he ain't no bitch. But really, when it comes to horror movies, he a little bitch. And we all bitches about something. Like this ain't judgment about him. Like we all got an irrational fear or something that just bothers us that we try our damnedest to not look like a bitch about in public.
Okay, well, my question is, why do you have to frame it like there's something wrong with us because you don't like it?
That's protecting himself from looking like a bitch to himself.
Well, I did not think I framed it like that, so I apologize. That was not my intent.
You have no words that you can say to top that. That is hilarious.
I mean, he ain't wrong, though.
I know he ain't wrong. That's why it's funny.
Look, I mean, hey. You know, Moby.
Look, AG, look, I put it out there. Look, I don't really like roller coasters. Now, the reason I don't like roller coasters, I do have some legitimate reasons. I've been stuck on 2 of them.
Okay, I think you did say something about that.
I've been stuck on them.
Right.
And I'm not exactly a fan of falling.
Right.
Like, I don't have a problem with heights. I don't have a problem with speed. I just don't necessarily like falling fast. Like if we just moving in a straight line or moving in circle, the speed don't bother me at all. The dropping, nope.
So that first drop, you have a problem.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like the dropping. However, I ain't never tell people back in the day, hey, I don't want to get on no roller coaster because they ain't my thing. It was like, yo, I don't like roller coasters. They don't, I don't have no fun on the roller coaster. That's me trying not to look like a bitch when everybody was like, hey, let's go get on this roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, I don't really do it. Don't really do. Now, I've been on roller coasters before. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had to get on the roller coaster, that's not a fear I can't overcome because I've been on them. But I don't necessarily like them.
I think the difference between y'all and me is I'm just gonna tell you I'm a bitch.
Hold on. See, I was framing that as young me. Like now, I'm just like, I don't fucking get on roller coasters. I don't need. I ain't got shit to prove to you.
Because when Lauren and I first started dating, we used to go to Busch Gardens a lot. They had those passes, those yearly passes. So we had those. Yeah. And she loves a roller coaster. 10 years ago, she was all up in it. I told her, I was like, okay. Because you, like Ruben had to do about that movie, I'm gonna ride with you. But I'm like you. I don't like falling fast. I don't like the whole experience. I mean, it's when I get in it, it's okay, but I don't enjoy that. So I rode with her on a roller coaster. Now, I told her straight up, I did this one time. I said, I will never do this again. You remember that ride they had that would like go up in the air and just fall really, really fast?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Dead drops.
Yeah, I was like, bruh.
You better than me, bro.
The only thing I could imagine was me slipping out of that chair like 100 feet. I'm like, I'm good. But she'll do it all day long. But I'm not afraid to say, I wear a hat to say I'm a bitch. Because I'm not doing that. I'm just not.
So, and I feel like that you may have come across that early in your life than I did. Because sometimes it's like, oh shit, she wants to spend some time with me. Yeah, we want to watch a horror movie. Oh, goddamn. Oh, well, I gotta suck it up because I ain't trying to look like a bitch. Like, and on top of that,
I totally relate, and I'm where you are, AG, in life, and I've been there for a long time. But I was talking about like 15, 16-year-old me. I ain't trying to look like no bitch, but like now, you know what I'm saying? Once I became an adult, people talking about getting a roller coaster. Motherfucker, I've been shot at before. I don't need no extra adrenaline rushes.
I don't remember last time I've been on a roller coaster. Like, that's just what it is.
I got on one like last year, and it was one of the funniest experiences ever. Like, it was an indoor roller coaster, and Winter thought it was going to be one of those virtual ones. Mm-hmm. Now, as we're in the line going to it, I'm seeing signs and picking up context clues. Like, it's like
virtual, baby.
What's the Space Mountain?
No, I don't even remember which one it was, but like we going in, it's like, don't wear hats. You can't wear a hat. And I'm just
that's a pretty good sign.
I'm like, this shit about to be moving.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right. So we sit down and she's like, wait a minute, this is the virtual one? I'm like, nah, we good. And bruh, I had the most fun I've ever had on a roller coaster. I never even looked ahead of me because you're in the dark, so you keep coming in and out in the light. But I'm just looking at her fear reactions the whole time, and I like literally the roller coaster's facing this way, and I'm like this the whole time.
She is probably losing it.
And like, yo, I think they took a picture, and I'm just like I'm straight faced. I can't believe the amount of like hyperventilating that's happening beside me, and she's the one that's trying to convince me to get up here. Like, come on, don't be like that. The girls want to get on the roller coaster. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. We'll do this indoor one, and I'm thinking to myself, shit, I want to do that shit again, just to hear your ass screaming like you're in a fucking 80s horror movie.
I mean, yeah, man, it's just certain things. Like for once, I did go to, once again, with a young lady. I went to Busch Gardens. Cause once again, everybody knows, man, I ain't about all that Halloween shit. Like none of that is me. But she wanted to go to Howl-O-Scream.
That's Dawson, bro. You ain't like Howl-O-Scream?
Fuck that! I don't like that place.
Howl-O-Scream is kind of dope.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't like that place.
Okay.
Because, man, I feel like I'm gonna actually punch somebody in the fucking face, man. Like.
No, I'm raising my hand because that is a healthy fear to have, Ruben.
Yeah.
Because as somebody who has punched somebody in the face at one of those haunted house things, and here's the thing, there's a fight or flight reaction. Everybody has one or the other, and sometimes you can't control it. Somebody jumping out and scaring me does not really, really bother. I might jump and be like, oh shit, you got me, motherfucker. This motherfucker jumped out and grabbed my shoulder from behind.
But see, they're not supposed to touch you.
Exactly.
He earned that. He earned that because they ain't supposed to touch you.
Exactly. And when I hit him and everybody was like, oh shit, I didn't flinch. I didn't help him up. It was just kept moving. I'm like, all right. I mean, look, bro, you knew what time it was.
Yeah. So like we're in the haunted house. It was one of the 4 out of 5-star haunted house. First of all, once again, I've already said I ain't about that shit. But you know what? Hey, let's go into this house. Once again, I don't got choices. So she's behind me. Like, her hands are on my shoulder, and we're walking through it.
Yeah, because you like, even though it was her idea,
yeah,
there's still all these social norms that you got to be the protector, even though it won't even your fucking idea to be there.
Exactly. So
because as a man, you got to be the first to die. That's just the rule.
That's just what it is. So look, I'm like a horse with the blinders, bro. Like, I'm straight. I'm walking. I'm looking forward. I ain't looking at these fucking fools on the side. I'm just not doing it. Boom, boom, boom. She's in the back. Whatever, man. The prize. Like, I'm good. And we're about 3/4 of the way through. And I was like, all right, almost done with this shit. I'm trying not to freak out. I'm trying to be a man, whatever. And we're walking. And one of the people, she's got me on grip and whatever. And somebody whispered into her ear. Because I heard it.
That's hilarious.
that is funny.
One of the people whispered in her ear, boo. She lost her shit. Now,
all they said was boo?
Yes, but right in her ear. Like, it was like, because as Moby said, they're not supposed to touch you. They went like right up on her, like probably this far from here, because I heard it. And they went, boo. Oh my God. The grip went, She jumped up. I was like, what the fuck, man? And so we got out. I mean, I'm like,
see, now if you'd have took off running and left her ass,
yeah,
that'd been really fun.
You'd have been wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
But
it'd been funny though.
But part of me would have been like, why should both of y'all die?
Hey, man.
Obviously, they already got her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Wow. Let's make you know what a good horror movie would be? Moby. Because he would just leave you. It's like, yeah, you're good. I can't help you, so deuces.
It's not, it's not about who you get. It's not about you winning the race. It's about you being in front of somebody else. So it ain't you.
You ain't gotta be the fastest. You just can't be the slowest.
Exactly. I just need to be faster. And so
y'all cold-blooded, man.
Fight or flight, baby. Fight or flight.
On,
and if I can't win, I'm Black Lightning.
And I'm not opposed to cheating. I trip a bitch up. Like,
hey, come on, man. So wait a minute. So what you're telling me is you would trip Winter just to get away?
Hold on. There were some key words I said. I will trip a bitch up.
He didn't say Winter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I have lines now. Like, there's certain people that I have to, and I am perfectly willing to die for. But just random old motherfucker? Nah, man, you can.
So that's like the benefits we was talking about last week.
Yeah,
exactly.
The difference between that situation and my situation was he married. I'm not. Harry got left.
Truth. You are not here to protect any old woman. Protect your wife.
So, exactly.
Hey, Agent, I be getting mad at the movies when it be married couples and one of them get hurt in the movie and the other one's like, I'm not gonna leave you, and like, y'all got kids, but hey, look, bitch, it's been good, like, you know what I'm saying, but one of us gotta make it for the kids, bruh. Like, because I'm just saying, in all the movies, if the guy goes down, he's always telling her, keep going, go on without me. But then when the woman falls, like, everybody's like, yeah, he's not supposed to leave. Like, nah, fuck all that. Like, hey, you
double
right.
standard, man.
But not when it comes to survival, AG. Like, nah, man. Like,
double standards ain't gonna save my life,
man. We talked about it. Look, man, it's a double standard. If, like you just said, if the man gets mortally injured or injured at all, it's like, y'all go on. Okay. A woman gets injured, bruh.
Don't leave me.
She gonna have to be dead for that to be okay to leave.
I mean,
it's a double standard, man. I'm just saying. I mean, if we're gonna be equals, it's a double standard.
It's a double standard for some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make my own standards.
So, and this is where I realized I can't come back to Hollow Scream no more. Because we get outside, and it's dark at this moment. And, hey, man, I already know, because I've seen them motherfuckers just come out and just on the rollerblades, and they got the knees on the concrete, and it sparks come up. So I've already seen this shit happen. And this is where I realized it's time for us to go, because I'm gonna punch somebody. Because the wrong person scared me at the wrong time, I'm going to jail. Like, it's just what it is. I at this point in time, I mean, my radars are up. Like, I'm doing this. I'm looking around. She's beside me, kind of laughing and whatever. She thinks I'm joking. Nah, motherfucker. Like, I'm trying to protect myself. Because, look, the one thing I never talk about, like, I don't like punching. I don't like fighting. And it's mostly because I know I can hurt somebody. Like, realistically, I may be fat and shit, but I know enough about, and I've punched enough stuff in my days where I can hurt somebody. Especially the little dude who's like 110 pounds coming out the damn shadows, on rollerblades trying to scare motherfuckers. Like, that motherfucker's going to the hospital if I punch him in the face. It's just what it is. So, like, I'm on hike, and I'm looking, and I see this motherfucking tree. And I was like, there's a motherfucker over there. So, I did the smoothest move ever. I was like, I started, like, we're walking, this is a sideway, and this is me. We're walking, I see this motherfucker. I switched sides. Primarily because I ain't trying to punch this dude over here. Like, I see him. he's gonna pop out and try to scare the piss out of me. And sure enough, I switched sides with her, and that dude pops out. Ah! See? And I looked at her and I was like, that's why I switched sides, because I had to punch that dude in the face. And it would have been a bad day. And she was like, I can't come back with you no more. I was like, I didn't want to come here anyway. But hey, I don't have choices.
Ruben, why do you say you don't have choices when clearly you do?
I mean, you had the choice, bro. And look, man, you just needed to learn. You need to learn how to frame things in a more constructive way. So, you can overcome this idea of you looking like a bitch.
I think I have. I'm good on that. Like,
because look, I've always framed me not liking going to these things, and I say it, and it may sound like a cop out, but anybody who actually knows me also knows I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust white people enough to go to these type of events, man. Like, I'm just saying that.
Wait a minute. How did the white people catch a stray?
All right, AG, have you ever?
Black people scare
I'm about to say, have you ever seen those large, predominantly things, horror things with a whole bunch of black people?
No.
Right, I understand that. Yeah,
exactly. So because I don't necessarily have a trust for all these random white people, because look, I don't necessarily believe in the horror movies and everything, but what I'm saying is, how many horror movies have taken place in scenarios in which people were supposed to be faking horror shit? You know what I'm saying? So like, look, I just don't trust them. Now, it could sound like a cop out, but anybody who knows me knows that's a real ass statement coming from me. Like,
hey, no, and I'm 100% with you on that. Like haunted hayrides and shit. What? For what? For what? Oh, don't you want to get scared? No. I'm
because
cool.
because if something haunted happens, first of all, if something haunted happens to me, it's gonna be so random that I'm gonna believe the haunting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going nowhere looking for no haunting shit. So that way, if some haunting shit happens, like, I can put my accurate alert skills on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the horror shit ain't happening to me on October 31st. It's gonna happen to me like on April 13th when I'm just randomly walking down the street and some horror shit start happening. You know what I'm saying? Now I know, all right, it's go time. Like, I'm not gonna go look for the fake shit. Like, what? Why am I gonna mess up my own internal alarm system by faking it out,
bro? But see, here's the other reason. Like, Moby, here's the other thing, right? I would never buy tickets to Hall Scream, and I did not, and nor did she. She got them from work for free. So once again, Busch Gardens for free. It just so happens to be in October. I mean, I could have been like, nah. But then it's like, you know.
Nah, man, can we get these tickets for like the Christmas part when the lights are like, that shit is nice, you know what I'm saying? I like going to Busch Gardens during the Christmas lights.
Like when I was in Orlando years ago, you know, it was in October at 5:00 because I went to Universal, but at 5:00 they kicked everybody out. Because at 6:00, it started the Halloween shit. Man, I looked at my watch. I was in line for something. I looked at my watch. That shit said 4:55. It's time to go. Because what I'm not trying to do is, I'm in Florida too. I ain't trying to go to jail in Florida. It's just not happening. Not happening.
Where are you at?
I was in Orlando at Universal. Exactly. Yeah. I was by myself too? Nah, man. It'd have been like, what happened to Ruben? I ain't seen Ruben since he went to Orlando, Florida.
But you have family down there, right? Or friends?
Well, I went on vacation by myself, but yes, I have a cousin
you had a little
there.
backup?
But they weren't with me. I was by myself. I mean, no, man. Nah, man. Look, I'm not about to go. See, that's the whole thing, right? That's the first time I went on vacation like by myself in what I would call, as Moby would call, an international country. So like, yeah, I wasn't about that life. So my head was on the swivel like all the time, cause I ain't playing with these motherfuckers here, and I know like it's not like I got a little beep on my phone and shit, so people can find me. So if something would have happened to your brother, you know. But yeah, man, like people just be going on trips out of the country by themselves. Nah, man, nah, especially after Taken. Fuck that.
So Taken was the linchpin.
I mean, the good thing is I'm not a young white girl, so like at least
I get it, man. You were all about risk management, but
all day.
But sometimes, your intense need to make sure that the risk analysis adds up makes it seem like that you actually ain't living. Like you just like, you know what, man, something bad can happen, so I'm not gonna do anything.
And you know what? That was the whole point of Along Came Polly. Because at the end, you know, he did some shit like he put peanuts on the ground, he stomped on them, and then he picked them up and ate them against his better judgment and shit. And that was the whole part. So like honestly, when I went to Orlando, yeah, that was something for me too. It was like, I need to get out of this little bubble I live in and go do some shit. Now, with that being said, it was just Orlando, Florida and stuff. Now, Dubai? Nah. Canada by myself? Nah.
What's wrong with Canada?
Canada?
By myself?
If you can't get through Canada by yourself, there's something wrong, bro.
Especially now with the relations. Nah, man,
I mean, see, if you said that's what your concern was now, maybe I'd give you that cop out. But you just said Canada like that was like some third world ruffian country or some
ruffian.
Motherfucker, they got a leaf on their flag. Like, I mean, how dangerous is Canada gonna be? Like,
it's not.
Hey.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure every place got a hood. No, I'm sure there's some neighborhoods you don't want to get caught in, just like anywhere else. But if you like just saying overall, Canada scares me.
Well, and I know one place I'm never going by myself, the fucking DR. There are too many people who can't miss it up in that bitch. Hell, I may not go with people. Cause, I mean, shit.
I mean, if you want to talk about how many people go missing, you know how many people go missing in the United States every day? Yeah. And you live here. you live here.
But it's the devil he knows.
And exactly. And I try to be in the house before nighttime because I don't want to be out with the freaks. Because the freaks come out at night. And back in the day when I was younger and shit, it's different. Now it's, it's what it is. But
risk management, man. Like
risk management, man. That's how I used to live a lot of my life. Risk management.
I mean, it sounds like you still live a lot of your life like
to a
that.
point.
You keep saying used to as if it's in the past tense, as you're talking about present tense activities. Like,
so, what I can say is nothing positive has ever happened when I removed myself off my risk management shit. Nothing positive has ever happened.
And I'm going to say that is probably absolute bullshit. However, you probably just only remember when bad shit happens, because that's how most humans operate. That shit happened bad one time, and now it was like, you know what? I can't ever do that because it always is going to go wrong.
Always?
Or I saw it in a movie one time, so that shit's got to be real.
I'm not too big on that. So.
You just gave Taken as a fucking example.
You kind of did.
But that shit happens in real life.
I mean, it does, but Ruben is, come on, man.
Most of these things that happen in movies have happened in real life at some point. Like, even if it's an extreme version of it, it probably happened for real at some point in time.
Maybe. I guess. That's fair.
So what we've learned today is Ruben Pfeffer.
Oh, man. Yo, ever since that movie came out and I watched that movie, I'm just like, that's so me. It's as sad as it is. That is so me.
We need to get you a poly in a hurry, sir.
Who you telling? Shit. I can't wait for that. All right. AG, man, what's on your mind, bro?
I don't even know, man.
I don't even know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I tell you what though, I took advantage because my wife she's about risk management too. Sometimes I will agree to that, but sometimes she will come out of her mouth. She'll say something which to her is completely feeling like Thelma and Louise going off a cliff. So we're sitting there watching TV, everything is cool. And she's like, I want some barbecue. I pounced on the opportunity. I said, okay, let's go right now. We're going to Bustin' Nets right now. We're going to Richmond right now. Man, she must have had 20 excuses. I was like, you know what?
Why you go all the way to Richmond?
Huh?
Is that the only barbecue y'all eat?
It's just the best that we know of. But there's some local places. There's some local places I've been hearing about. I want to try them too. But that's kind of traditionally when she says barbecue, that's my excuse to go to Richmond and get some barbecue. So, we went and it was a great day. She had a really good time, all the things. And so if you have a woman that's not necessarily adventurous, when she says something crazy out of her mouth, take advantage because you won't have these chances. These chances are few and far between. And usually what'll happen is she'll have a wonderful time. So do not be afraid, gentlemen. When your woman cannot come out there, and actually, I really feel like a part of her really wanted to go out to start with, because she already knew what I was going to do. So you let it jump out your mouth, you probably wanted to go out. So anyway, had a really good time, and we usually don't go out too often, but when we do, it's a really good time. So I will say that.
Awesome.
If you have a chance to be spontaneous, do it.
I'm gonna let you know, AG, though, like, you might be right. She might have really just wanted to go out. But what she did was she created a scenario that if everything would have went wrong, it would have been 100% your fault. And she ain't want to go no how. But you dragged her ass out there. Like, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It was so messed up that I was thinking the same thing.
I'm just saying, it was brilliant. Like, she played you.
She did.
And it worked.
It did.
Trust me, if you'd have went there and the food was nasty, it was cold, y'all got bad service, you got stuck on 64 for like 2 hours, oh man.
That was good.
Why did you make us do this?
Well, in this particular situation, there's so much pushback because we have actually had these things happen to us. And she is like, ride or die. Doesn't matter. Because actually, the last time something got jacked up, we were coming to see y'all because we had a family get together at Queen's house.
Yeah.
And we had stopped at the Cheesecake Factory to pick up dessert because it's our responsibility to bring dessert. And so we're leaving and we're like, where's all this traffic coming from? And so we got on the road and got on 985. And it's like we were at a standstill. And then we come to find out we weren't going to be able to make it in time. And we just had to turn around, find an exit, turn around. And she was just like, well, it is what it is. She ride or die, man. I'm telling you. Patience. Y'all talking about them randos, man. I had a youth full of that.
Nice.
So you're right about it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying with this one, no. Because if she thought any of the things that you said, she wouldn't have mentioned it. She would have been like, nah, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that. Trust me, she wouldn't have done it. But you're still right, though. Two things can be true at the same time, just not with this one.
Good shit. All right. Mo B, man, what's on your mind?
Hey, man, I know I've gone on long-winded monologues about my desire for music to be like how it was in the old days. And I don't know if it's the music or it's what the music represented. So last week I was in the car a lot driving, which not anything new. But I decided, you know what? I want to listen to some R&B music. But I don't want to listen to, first of all, I don't even know if there actually is mainstream R&B music anymore. And I don't mean that people ain't making it nowadays. I'm just saying it's not mainstream because all the female artists just sound like they're depressed and sad about some shit. And all the dudes just talk about wanting to fuck. Now, don't get me wrong. We've always talked about that in the music, but I felt like we did it in a much more Gentile way. Like, you know,
12 play.
Yeah, I mean, look, we lied. You know what I'm saying? We lied to women. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just come out and say we trying to hit that. Don't you know? But we was like, hey, look, you know, we gonna tell you some nice things. We gonna make some outlandish statements that ain't really true. Like, you know,
I think about you twice a day.
Think about you day and night. You know what I'm saying? I'll never keep a secret, girl. Never tell a lie. We did all that. But then I was like, you know, the problem is the artist. And I don't mean like the actual artist. I mean, the persona doesn't match the artist. And then I thought, yo, that's always been the case though. Because now we got all these quote unquote R&B artists who are trying to portray like this thug life, and I'm just trying to be fucking, and I don't really believe half of them. But then again, I was like, yo, the persona didn't match back in the day either, because, you know, I'm gonna say, I think low key the hardest R&B group of all time was Ruben. Who's the hardest R&B group of all time?
Who, the hardest?
The hardest.
R&B?
Yes.
Not hip hop, but R&B.
R&B.
R&B, the hardest.
I have an argument for a group that I think is the hardest R&B group of all time. And you know what? I knew that's why I said it, because I knew either somebody was gonna say BBD or Jodeci. And let me tell you who the hardest R&B group of all time is: DeBarge.
What? Oh, yeah. Why's the bar hard?
Hold on, AG.
Okay.
He legit. That's right.
Two of these motherfuckers been to prison.
Yep.
Oh, you talking about the real life. You're not talking about the music. Okay.
The sister cutter nigga. Yeah. Joe Jackson was like, hey, my baby can't date one of them hard ass niggas.
Yeah. Them cats.
Yeah, I get it. Because see, I was just thinking about the music part.
See, here's the thing. That's why I say the juxtaposition doesn't match. Because when you think about the bar, you think about the pretty light-skinned dude singing in falsetto.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But these niggas were some thugs. and you know what, AG? Everybody respects them so much as thugs. Can you name another R&B group that's been sampled by Biggie and Tupac?
No.
Because the bar has been sampled by both.
Actually, and Blackstreet.
Once again,
actually, that wasn't a sample. That was a cover. It was a cover.
Yeah. But the bar has been sampled by Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Like the persona has never matched the music. It's just we just transpose. We went from hard ass niggas trying to finesse it to now these finesse ass niggas trying to be hard.
But I mean,
you know what? I kind of miss the old days, man. I kind of miss a nigga that might stab a motherfucker, but was gonna sing sweet melodies. You know what I'm saying?
like Teddy Pendergrass.
I mean, Teddy Pendergrass was pretty straightforward.
He never did. Well, I mean, the only thing really what Teddy Pendergrass is known for now is being with that man dude and wrecking his Rolls Royce. That's what we know him for.
What?
You don't remember that? That's how he got paralyzed.
Yeah.
He was with
He was with transvestite. And if something happened, he wrecked his car.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't? Oh, man.
I didn't know he was with a transvestite.
Absolutely. That's what made it even more salacious.
Oh, wow. All right.
But yeah, man, I miss when hard ass niggas was trying to sing sweet melodies more so than these sassy ass niggas trying to act hard. Like I don't know. Look. Both of them is fraudulent. I'll openly admit.
Wait a minute. How can you say DeBarge is fraudulent? I mean, you can stab somebody and have.
No. I'm saying the persona matching the music doesn't necessarily. I'm not saying look because DeBarge never came out and said this is who we are. They said these the songs we singing, motherfucker. Yeah. This what we singing. Like you ain't never hear DeBarge, interview talking about like we just like to cuddle with chicks. Like no, they ain't say none of that shit.
I honestly don't remember an interview that.
Exactly. You know why? Because motherfuckers was like, nah, we ain't letting them niggas up in our studio so they could fuck some shit up. They was the original tear the club up niggas, man.
Wow. The Barge, the original tear the club up.
I never thought I would ever. I can't unhear it now. Can't unhear it. Because see, I'm thinking about music only. I'm not talking. I wasn't thinking about personal life. Their personal life. Yeah, absolutely.
When you think about their personal life too.
Oh man.
And when Joe Jackson says you can't date his daughter,
you know what I'm saying? Joe Jackson was like,
the original gangster said, no.
Joe Jackson was like, look, I know some thug niggas. No.
yeah, he got to put the kibosh on that shit real quick.
You bet not bring that pretty light skinned motherfucker up in here to fuck some shit up.
I will kill
no. We ain't got enough guns for them niggas to show up.
Yeah, Joe would have killed that dude without question. Oh my God.
I don't know. I think Joe might have realized that these some niggas I can't kill.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
And how bad is it that they had to? What was the real singer? They came out with Shalimar, not DeBarge, Shalimar. You know, the second time around. What happened to the first time? What are we doing?
Once again, man, DeBarge, the hardest R&B group of all time.
Man. Shut up.
Look, man, it's not just DeBarge though. Like, I mean, back in the day, we had some wholesome ass R&B groups with some real checkered past or checkered futures. I mean, they was about to come up. Fucking Soul For Real. That's one of the saddest stories ever.
Man.
And then we got Chris Brown for Tappahannock throwing up gang signs. It's like, come on, bro, make it make sense, man.
Bro,
make it make sense.
Clearly, they should have come out with Unsung like 20 years ago. Maybe Chris Brown would have been a different.
Look, I'm not mad at Chris Brown at all. Chris Brown's immensely talented, and sometimes you got to make a business decision to understand I ain't trying to get boys to mend. Like, I ain't trying to be so clean and so wholesome that one day motherfuckers just don't want to buy my shit no more.
Yeah, man, but he ain't got to beat up Rihanna in the goddamn car.
First of all, allegedly.
I think based on her face, that was not allegedly.
And second of all, we not gonna act like Chris Brown's the first dude who had a microphone singing that got caught in some domestic abuse shit. Like,
we're not trying to. We just saying Chris Brown did that shit.
And I mean, look. I don't know what that chick said. I do know that the story was he was driving. So
I thought it was parked.
No, he was driving.
Well, he was driving. They got a stoplight. And then it went off. I mean, let's be real.
Look. First of all,
his face won't exactly clean after that either.
No. I mean, look. It sounds like they were fighting each other. It sounds like they were both kind of toxic. But hey, I get it. As the guy, you supposed to be like, hey, just get out my whip, or I'm gonna call the authorities on you to protect my face. Because I mean, I'm just saying, like, look, she got a makeup line. She can cover her bruises up. Chris Brown ain't got that.
I don't even know what we're doing right now.
She did not cover that bruise up either.
No, we are not. I'm not sitting here joking and condoning, because I think Chris Brown.
Yep, as Brett said, face was jacked too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like I said, he was fucked up. Like, if he was being abusive to her, like, she Tina Turner the fuck out of him. Like, hey, you know, she what's love got to do with it? Right back to him. Like,
oh God.
So Rihanna got a little bit of hiking.
I mean, I guess that island came out. Like, it was like, hey.
Bomb clock. Oh, Jesus.
But no, we're not trying to make light of domestic abuse. I think Chris Brown, I wish Chris Brown didn't feel the need to go so far to that. because I'm just like, bro, you're one of the few people in the music industry that's talented enough where your talent was enough. Like, you don't need a gimmick. Like, you could dance, you can actually sing. Like, you could just fucking put a chair on the stage, sit down, spotlight, microphone, one guitar, and you can fucking rock a place just with your vocals. I don't need you throwing up gang signs. I mean, once again, though,
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Once again, I get it. DeBarge was out here, you know, going to prison and shit. But
they were his mentors.
And look, Chris Brown went to prison, so I mean, technically, I guess he's like, hey man, I've lived a hard life too. But I mean, I promise you, bro, you ain't DeBarge. You ain't no DeBarge.
I mean, DeBarge make motherfucking Gucci Mane look like a saint.
I mean, look, I don't know. I just know that DeBarge gang, I mean family. they do not seem like the people to be trifled with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, this is too much. I can't take it. Is that all, movie?
Yeah, man. I just I want the juxtaposition of R&B to switch back. Like, give me some hard motherfuckers that's trying to serenade some chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Give me the buff nigga that's in the House Party movie and start singing all softly. Like how, bro, why do you sound like that and you look like that?
Are you trying to bring back Full Force, man?
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, every time you saw Full Force, you'd be like, man, this thugged out nigga. And then he starts singing like with Sheila E. Like, the fuck are you doing? What is happening?
Oh, hilarious. All right. Thank you, sir. So this month is Women's History Month. All right. And so I decided on yesterday, I'm sweeping the channels, and Revolt is talking about Women's History Month. Okay. And they got this thing about the best of. Okay. And just so happens, I switched to it, and it's Glorilla. And I was like, God bless America. But I was like, you know what, Ruben? You're going to watch 15 minutes of this. 3 videos. So, I watched the first video. Oh, God bless America. Like, really? And people love it. And I'm just like, it was a song with Megan Thee Stallion. And I was like, well, Megan Thee Stallion can actually rap a little bit.
I mean, I think Glorilla can rap too, but I mean, I get it. You don't like it, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's whatever. So then after that video, I wish they showed another video, because I determined that I'm gonna watch 3 videos, 15 minutes worth. So I could have backed out, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing it, because man, that song with her and Sexy Red popped up, and I was like, God bless America. Like, when I saw with Sexy Red, I was like, God. I didn't realize I could hate that song even more.
Is her 15 minutes of fame almost up?
I thought it was up a year ago, but once again, they were showing old Glorilla videos, and I was like, so I had to suffer through that, because you're right, Glorilla's not horrible, especially if Sexy Red's right beside her. Like, Glorilla is MC Light compared to Sexy Red. Like, that shit's terrible. I mean, it's just Jesus. And so then a third video came on. It was clear one of her older videos, maybe one of her first videos. I swear to God, I listened to like 30 seconds. And I was like, I can't do it. Click.
Who was it featuring?
It wasn't featuring anybody. It was her. And yeah, I just couldn't do it. I tried. The problem is, if they had shown the Sexy Red video third, I probably would have felt like I could endure that. But Sexy Red, we all know Ruben is not a fan. And having to sit there and watch a 4-minute video with terrible rapping was bad. It just was bad to me. I couldn't do it. Like, and I'm with you, Moby. Like, Glorilla's not horrible. So I will take. I've said that before, so I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna.
I want to throw a flag on the play because you've watched plenty of music videos with terrible rapping in it.
I know.
The only difference is you just watched a music video with two females that you do not find attractive in the least bit.
It's not even that, bro.
I promise, bro. I've lived with you before, and I have watched you watch a video that I knew goddamn well you didn't like the song, but you'd be like, "But she looks good," and you would sit your ass on the couch and you would enjoy
because
watching
that helps, man. It helps. It's the visual. But God bless America if I'm not playing that shit in my car. That's for real.
Fair enough, but you said you keep leaning on the fact that you can't finish watching these videos because of the bad rapping. And bruh, you listened to like half a Silk the Shocker album before. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who could do that, bro, you have amazing tolerance for bad lyricism. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't act like this is stretching your bounds for lyrical like comprehension. Like you're like, oh no, I can't bear these bad lyrics after I just listened to Silk the Shocker.
See, that's unfair and unjust, but I'm gonna let you have that.
Wait a minute, how is that unfair?
Because, man,
help me understand how that's unfair.
Because this is Women's History Month, and we're Shocker. We're talking about Women's History Month, and we're talking about
Understood.
Glorilla.
I'm sorry.
And I sat
Bro,
here.
you probably watched the WAP video with Megan and Cardi B in mute before.
Actually,
you probably watched that bitch in mute before.
Actually, I have not. That song is. I mean, surprise. No, that song's not good. It's just not. I bet you watched the video. I've watched the video like twice, literally. I don't. Yeah, I can't do it. Like, I just can't. It's not good. Lyrically, it's just not good. But nah, man. So like, what I did learn is I was partially wrong about Glorilla, and I was unfair and unjust. So I'm here today to say, okay, Glorilla's not that horrible as I said she was. Now, will this change whether she gets played in my vehicle? Hell no, because it's still bad. Like, it's not good. And and honestly, there's nothing sexy about a woman talking about her vagina. It's just not. Lil' Kim tried to teach these chicks how to do it. Yeah,
I'm about to say, like, I mean, a lot of rappers kind of made their whole career doing that.
Yeah. At least she used, like, adjectives and shit. Like, she tried. It's just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's because then some other person came on. Her name was Bia. And I was like, what? The only Bia I know was that song, Bia, Bia. And I was like, unless her name is Bitch, like, yeah, I couldn't get down with that either. I didn't even watch any of that crap. And I was like, I can't do it. All I'm saying is,
was it crap, or did you actually listen to it, or did you not listen to it and not give it a chance?
No, I listened to half a video. I watched half a video. But they had a half-hour videos on her, so clearly she probably had more than one, but I couldn't do it. At that point in time, I think a lot of it was just, I was already disgusted, and I was just like, who is this? I mean, she was kind of cute, but it was just like, your lyrics are doing nothing for me. I can't do it. So I just kept it.
So AG, I was being unjust by bringing up the female's looks, and then he volunteered it right there.
Because if I didn't, you would have said something about it. How she looked.
I was completely checked out because I was trying to give you the moral high ground and appreciating the music for the lyricism, and then you brought it up. I mean, she was kind of cute.
Well, I already peeped that because you said what you said, and then I noticed, and he said it 2 different times, where it's the difference between watching the video and who's going to get played in my car. And if it's getting played in your car, that means you can't offset it by watching who you're watching. Exactly. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. He right. So I ask you again, how was that unfair?
Because it is. And with that being said, appreciate y'all listening to a new episode of 5 Minute Warning. We are here every Sunday from 9 p.m. until we get off the air. Please check us out at www.5minutewarning.com. Check us out on our social media as well. We do have a Facebook page. Please like. And also when you go to our website, like and subscribe. So when we drop the podcast, just in case you missed the live version, it's up there and it lets you know that it's available. Once again, we'll be here every Sunday for the most part, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey man, we appreciate y'all. Once again, as always, thank you, Mo B. Thank you, AG. Hey, man. Tell a friend, just tell somebody about us. We'll be here next week, next Sunday. Let's get it. Let's get it. And as always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Nugman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Nugman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.